Hello there, everybody, and welcome to session 30 of our lovely little game, Dragon Age Secrets. I am, of course, your DM of Doom, Oops All Brands, or World Tree Quests here on Twitch and YouTube. With me today, we have got my lovely cast, whose names I've completely forgotten because I'm paranoid about a fucking football game. We have got
because the only name we know is Holland.
The only name we know. Here we have Erling Brotaland, and over here we have Erling Brotaland, and here we have Erling Brotaland, and down here we have, of course, Erling Brotaland. No, we have got Stories from the Roses, we've got Siren Colco, we have got Witty X Witch, and we've got Jacklish. I honestly, my brain can't fathom everything I usually say, so we're just going to skip the housekeeping. Fuck AI, fuck right wing, fuck you all. Guys, what happened last session?
So, according to last session, to allow others to digest, hi, my name is Holland. I was here last session. We played some amazing fighting game. It was great. It's called D&D, or Dragon Age. Okay, Holland, sit down. We're all Holland here. So we finished a lovely battle with Roderick. Roderick, that I can't remember his last name off the top of my head.
Roderick Erasmus Voss.
Voss.
Not right.
Grand Ecclesiarch. Bless you.
So we finished the game for completing with Roderick, and
Sophia got a coup de grace.
And had a lovely one-to-one with Roderick before killing him in the most unpleasant way possible. Self-suffocation of their own blood and fluids. Which is gnarly, considering Sophia's background as a medic.
Fucking gnarly.
And then Sophia asked Aldrad to delightfully cut Roderick's head off for shits and giggles, thinking that maybe someone in the party would have a contract on this nasty, gnarly guy.
Because surely a head can't run off.
Yeah. Obviously, we don't have a Toy Story moment. Roderick's blood is green. Roderick's had walked away in a post-cutscene that we don't know about. And
none of us saw it.
But I presume we will send Roderick down ahead.
Yeah.
And not how we left him.
I knew it. I knew it. I joked. I was like, his head's gonna get legs and walk away. There's no way, because he's got green blood. I knew it.
Which was so wild for you to call out at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
brand. I'm
we
like,
all went back to
happen.
the end, because we're just like, this fight's over.
I wasn't actually going to do it until Jess said it was going to happen. And then I thought, fuck, nah, I'm totally joking. It was gonna happen.
Yeah.
I was like,
Look
that's
behind
fair,
you,
because
see me
I
just
say a lot of
jumping.
things off the cuff, and I deserve it.
If you look behind you, Bran, if you see behind you in the window, you can see me jumping out.
If you look behind you... Hello everybody, this is your pilot speaking. If you look out your left-hand windows in a moment, you'll see me. Bye.
Me.
He also had some potions, or possibly potions, liquids on him. One is black and one is green, but the labels are written in Navarin, and the vats of chemical goo-ness have been dismantled and destroyed.
We have indeed.
Also, Bran, you were the MVP, so if you need to fuck us over with a success, you're good.
I wholeheartedly appreciate that, but the thing is, I'm also the maker. I can just fuck you up if I want to.
This is true. You can.
He does not need any special fuck-up abilities.
You can simply put the Dread Wolf in front of us.
I could just go, do you know what, guys? The ground opens up, you fall into a hole, you're surrounded by brood mothers.
Oh, tits.
There's so many nipples. Really, just a just too many nipples. Like, if we're being honest here.
It's very, very nipply in the deep
I
rose.
love Ogre. You know, I love Ogren's lines on it. I think about them a lot. It's a lot of nipples.
Oh, okay. We left off at the end of the combat.
We're all
Where-
settling down to breathe.
Yes. And I
forgot about
believe... Sorry, I've just... dying, so I need to put these on. But I do believe that in the interim of... or in the beginning of this session, I do believe Jay wanted to start off with looking for things. You wanted to start off with giving a wee look around for anything that could be found.
Yeah, because Vessa searched for stuff, but I was too busy with Luca. So now I want to search for stuff because I got a cash and prizes because I was a little...
You were indeed a little gremlin. That was indeed a thing that happened. It is indeed a perception. I believe it's under perception search. Yes. Okay. As you're looking around, and as you give it a peek around, there is a couple of things. There's some chests that have got some coinage stored in them. Not a massive amount of coinage. You're talking. Do you know what? Let's actually roll and see exactly what kind of coinage we're talking here. I'm just going to reach my hand into my pool of d6s, whatever number I get. That's that. Cool. Now I'm going to roll one single d, and then I'm going to have the dragon die, and the dragon die will decide what kind of coinage you've got. Okay, so it is going to be copper that you've got, copper coins. 1, 4, 8, 10, 11, 14, 20, 25. You find a small lockbox that contains 26 coppers. Not a massive amount, but money is money. With that, what you'll also find... Oh god, guys, Holland cannot save us. Holland got subbed out. They've put in Larson. Oh my god. Right, anyway, back to game. I can't help it. Okay. What you'll also... What you're also going to find is you're going to find a small key. Looks like a key you would kind of use, like, you know, standard locks. It's not like a big, heavy, wrought iron key to some old ancient door. It's not some newfangled Orlesian key to open up some dainty jewellery box. It's a fairly bog standard wrought iron key. But considering this place is mostly tents, albeit some of them with wooden frames because they're a bit larger, but it's tents, it's tarpaulin. The key may be for something else. So that was your search and check for the area. Make me another search and check as you're going around the area, because I want to specifically see this one thing. Okay.
Oh, that is the face of. But I crave pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have an echo?
I'm gonna use resources at hand and give myself another 2.
Okay.
So that'll be 16. And then for kicks and giggles, because I still have it, I'll do speedy search. So she's so fast. She's so fast at this.
Daft Punk is so proud of you.
Exactly.
She's moving harder, better, faster, stronger. This search is what brings you over to Voss's body. But the first thing that, well, bear in mind that his head was separated from his body. I mean, Aldrad actually picked his head up, walked over and set it somewhere. So his head was already away from his body. But as you come over, you see his staff is lying there. He's got robes on, although the robes are fairly clinical. Not like white coat or anything like that, but like definitely a kind of like grey, like a slate grey. But what does stand out is there is from the way his robes have fallen, there is folded pieces of paper, pieces of parchment in the interior pocket of these robes.
Not even hesitation. Meryl's just like, mine now. The dead can't protest.
Dead men tell
Reach
the
down,
tale,
you take them out, they're folded impossibly neatly. They have slightly jagged edges as if they've been torn out of something.
Oh.
Bye.
Do you unfold them?
Oh, yeah.
From the way they're written, they're like headed and stuff like that. They seem to be research notes, journal notes.
Are they in
Seems to
Navarre,
be-
though?
They're not, they're written in the common tongue, they're written in the trade tongue. So, as you read over them, there's a point that, as you look at these go back quite some time. For one, they start at 908 Dragon. So how this basically works out, Dragon is the age that you're currently in. 908 is the kind of year and date within it. At the moment, it is 930 Dragon. These go back to 908 Dragon. This is a good wee while back.
Okay, so like 28 years ago.
Huh.
22 years ago.
Oh.
It says, "Today, I accepted my appointment finally to the Grand Necropolis. The Mortalitasi teach that death is an ending worthy of reverence, though I am starting to believe that they are mistaken. Death is not an ending by my understanding, but it is a process. Every corpse is not a map, but a manuscript. Every disease is a different hand that writes and scribes upon the flesh. If we are to shepherd the dead, surely we must first understand what guides them to our halls. The next entry is a year later, 909 Dragon. The Magisters grow uncomfortable with my lectures and questions. They wish to preserve where I wish to understand. I've been assigned to the plague pits beneath Cumberland to gather more knowledge, and they contain more answers than the libraries above them. The dead never lie. The next one comes almost 2 years later, towards the end of 930 Dragon. Sorry, not 930 Dragon, sorry, 910 Dragon. Another apprentice succumbed to the fever this morning. 3 others who have tended to him are beginning to show symptoms, and they have described identical dreams. Staircase. The same staircase. The same choir. The same impossible voices resonating beneath stone. Shared hallucinations should not exist unless they are not hallucinations at all. I believe I may be onto something. Again, a year later, a breakthrough at last. Today, I finally heard it. Not with my ears, but with something innate, something deeper. Beneath the prayers of mourners, beneath the whispers of spirits, amongst the deepest of silences within the Grand Acropolis's crypts, there is a singing, soft, patient, ancient. The choir beneath. I have told no one. 6 months later, the choir does not speak in words, it speaks in memories. A child dying of fever, a soldier coughing up his own vitae, a mother praying over an empty cradle to a maker who will not answer. Thousands, millions, every death leaves an echo, but the Fade remembers all. As you turn to the next one, Meryl, you're going to start to see the writing becomes a bit more erratic, less even. This one comes quite a few years later, this one. At 913 Dragon. The first enchanter has forbidden my proposal for further excavation beneath the oldest crypts yet again. He believes the spirits there are dangerous. What I have not informed him is that he is correct. But not because they are malicious, because they will give answers to questions no one is brave enough to ask. No one except me. Now this entry comes from 6 months ago. So there is a good number of years now missing, as this one is headed 930 Dragon. It would appear that Ferelden is beginning to fall to another Blight. The choir was correct, and my preparations have come at an exceedingly welcomed pace. Wardens are gathering. King Caelan means to march. Every scholar now debates how to survive the taint, how to rid the world of the Blight, but they ask the wrong question. What they should ask instead is why does the taint survive us? A month later, I lost track of them. I was so close, but the Ravani and the elf he chose were able to evade my pursuits. Nevertheless, I will continue. I will pursue. The choir beneath has promised answers, and my joining is close to completion. The writing at this point is almost illegible. Today I met Tairn Loghain MacTyr. He means to be remembered as a saviour. I believe history will remember him as a traitor. Me, I find him to be practical. He speaks of sacrifice, but without romance, without pomp. Of impossible choices made because no better ones exist. He wonders about my research into the calling. I informed him, of course, that the calling has no evidence pointing towards a way to resist it. He cut me off. He asked not about resistance, but about acceleration. I do believe he means to eradicate the Grey Wardens. I told him simply what the choir had told me. It can be rewritten. The next piece, our correspondence continues, and Loghain possesses an admirable willingness to discuss uncomfortable truths. He no longer writes as a hero seeking any form of absolution, he writes as a soldier seeking answers. It would appear Loghain has experiments of his own, describing the calling in remarkable detail, but he misses one key note, one key aspect. That the calling resounds from the deep. The calling draws them down. Every single writing confirms my suspicions. Loghain means to remove Grey Wardens from the history books. Perhaps I will help. You come to the last one, and this is the longest one. Subject 3 survived for 14 minutes, long enough to speak. His final words, I hear them now. No terror, no pain, only wonder. The Mortalitasi have begun asking further questions into my location. They've sent Templars. Apparently I have a title around the necropolis. The Carrion Scholar. I must confess I rather like it. Subject 4, failure. Again, the body rejects the equilibrium. Either the corruption devours the host, or the host destroys itself resisting. The Wardens found survival, the Darkspawn have found persistence. There must exist a third condition. There must. The choir insists that there is. Subject 5. At last. Not success, but possibility. The corruption no longer spreads blindly, it listens, it adapts. When exposed to carefully prepared blood and lyrium, the taint ceases behaving like a disease. It behaves like a memory. I have ceased to record the names of my volunteers. Names imply individuals, and what remains after the ritual is no longer the person who entered. They are simply steps. Necessary ones. This is the last one, the last piece of it, and it is... Honestly, I think honestly I would need to have you... I'd need to have you make a roll to see if you can read this.
Okay.
What exactly would fit? Let's see. Perception.
Self-discipline. It's not even perception, but I'm really good at it.
Oh wait, hold on. Do you know what? Run with me on this, but I'm going to actually go cunning evaluation.
Okay. I do not have that focus, but I do have a +4 in cunning.
Oh no.
That's a 3, 2, 1 +4, so a 10. So probably not enough.
Sorry, say that again. You cut out. What was the total?
Oh, a 10.
10. 10 gets you... the... Doesn't get you the first paragraph. Nah. I'm not giving you the first paragraph, but I'll give you the end. It seems the first paragraph was written in some kind of excited haste. Chicken scratch. But there seems to be a point where the emotional state shifts and it calms down. There's no date on this. The Wardens believe this calling is death. And the Darkspawn believe the song is a command. Both misunderstand. The song remembers. The Blight is not merely a corruption, it is continuity. The Wardens drink from life and they spend their lives fleeing it. I shall drink deeper. If these notes are found, you have my formula. You have how it works, and you have the location.
Written paragraph I missed.
Either I have failed, or I have finally become impossible to kill. Should another bearing my face one day open this journal, remember, you are not my successor. You are my proof. The choir sings. Listen.
I hate when men. Sorry.
I know, just men.
Sorry.
Men.
Also, to get this out of the way, I also hate when England.
Yeah.
So,
I
sorry,
guess
Brian.
Let me get my clown paint on because I'm not Holland. None of us are Holland this evening, it looks like. We're all clowns.
My pronouns are he, because I'll never be him.
For real.
That second goal never should have get disallowed. Sorry, I'm done.
I'm just like...
While you're reading through this, Meryl, I would like you to do something for me, please. I would like you... Number one, I would like a perception seeing check from you.
I'm not good at those.
Well then, sucks to suck. I'm in a bad mood and I'm going to take it out on all of you.
Oh no!
So valid.
I would never do
Okay. That is a 16 with 4 stun points.
that. Okay, do you want to use the stun points for anything?
Sure. Is this still exploration?
I would say yes. Exploration is what would work here.
Okay, let's just do resources at hand. I'll give myself the focus and bring that up to an 18.
Okay. Now I would like you to make for me dexterity.
Oh no.
Dexterity acrobatics.
What in the fuck?
Man, you really are in a bad mood and taking it out on Meryl. Jeez.
It's okay, Meryl deserves it.
Oh, she does.
But the target number is as low as it can possibly be for this because of how high the perception was.
I have a sense. Just gonna test that.
So that's a 3 and a 1 and a 1. So a 5. But I got a 1 with my stun points.
So you got one
Hey.
stun point.
Yeah, I don't know if any of the stun points will help me. Let's look. Let's do advantageous positioning, because that's the only one I can do.
Okay. As you are standing here, reading this, the first thing you feel is a kind of pressure. And it's pressure on, like, very specifically on the sole of your boot pushing up. As if something is encasing your foot. And as you look down, the strange green ichor that's coming from his body. It's almost black, but it's that kind of dark that you see the green when the torchlight flickers off it.
Yeah.
That is moving, like some kind of gelatinous ooze across the floor, and seems to be trying to scale up your boot. And the moment you take notice, it has gone into like where the stitch lining of the boot is, and you will take 2 points of damage.
Okay.
As you now see it, you feel it touch your skin, it feels like slivers of glass.
Great.
What do you want to do?
I think she lets out like a little yelp of surprise from it and the pain, and she probably like tears off her shoe to try and like get separation from the goo, and then she probably like looks at Luca and goes, "Luca, burn it!"
Okay. It seeps up, and then as you tear your boot off and throw it, you shout to Luca. Luca will turn and immediately Alan knows.
I like how no questions from Luca. You said burn it. He turned around, didn't even look. He just said, "All right."
Fire!
Luca was casting as he was rotating.
Luca,
He's like,
burn it.
Mother, I'm here.
Sugar peas, drop him. Okay.
And he hurls the flames of this wave of fire down onto the body, scorching it all. The heat is burning. intense. That type of heat that can only come from the deepest root of somebody who is bathed in primal magic. And he holds that. It's almost like a small orb at the palm of his hand with a gout of flame roaring from it.
That's cool.
As he holds it down, glaring at it as if he doesn't know what it was. He just saw you point at it and he knew there was pain. And that's not something that he allows for you.
He's so cute. I love my boy.
By the time the flames die down, nothing of Erasmus Voss is left. Except the green blood. Untouched. Not even bubbling, not even congealed at the edges. Smooth. What would you like to do?
That blood likes to attack people. I don't know how else to explain that. Do we have like a jar we can put that in so it does not attack other people or things? She says with one boot missing. She's standing there barefoot in one foot.
Down a shoe.
Yeah, she 100% chucked her boot at the body, so her boot is gone.
Who do you say that to? Do you tell Lughain?
Just everybody.
Oh, I'm in the tent.
I feel like you said how loudly do you say that, Meryl? I guess me and Aldred and Sophia. I think Aldred was in the tent too. So.
I think Vessa
Probably
is
shouting it just to see if anybody has a jar. Just like, does anybody have a jar? The blood attacked me. She's just so tired and so done. She's like,
I can imagine, like, in the tent, everyone just hears, does anyone have a jar? And just hears that. I can imagine just everyone going, is there a jar?
I feel like Aldred, like, is worried, and then hears the tone, it's like, okay, not life-threatening, but bad. And looks to Sophia, just like, okay, dude, jar? Jar.
I was like,
jar.
I think Vessa hears the blood attacked me and just runs outside. Like, what the hell?
So people would be like, jar, and then just start walking and just like looking around the lines of just like along the inside of the tent to find if there's any captured jars kind of along the tent wall inside.
Are there any jars of eyeballs we can dump out?
Yeah.
And that depends. Do you want to? So when you guys went into the tent, the kind of larger tent, you only went into like a smaller tent attached to it. You saw the big guy, Big Caesar, you seen him come through a door. Nobody went through that door. Nobody has went through that yet. That leads into the largest part of the tent. Voss has written about test subjects.
I feel like we were searching. I feel like we were searching the tent anyway, and then hearing
just like the smaller portion where the table was at. Yeah.
You are correct. You were searching the tent. And what I'll give you guys for free as this all goes on is that big door is there. And it has a lock.
I have a key!
Oh, I was gonna kick it in, but that's probably better.
Sophia's just gonna like rattle it a few times and just be like, why is there a door?
And then I think we hear that and be like, we should probably let's go handle it.
So wait, sorry, just Sophia, you rattled the door.
Yeah, just no. Comedically.
On the other side, you hear sliding of chains.
Ooh. Subjects.
What?
Sophia,
I'll be right back. I'm gonna need more pizza for this.
Lughain, can you do the other thing here?
Rhiannon, can you just bring over him?
Rhiannon,
can you hold
mother.
me? I'm scared.
Entirely unjokingly, though, I think Aldred would run out. Attacked me, probably, though. I think he'd run out just to be like, blood? What? Well, I did see the green blood, so I guess I would... Yeah. I feel like it's not a too uncommon thing to be like, blood attacked me. What's a weird blood that I... Ah, fuck.
Well, we can open the door.
So
Grant
Aldrad,
get
as...
back.
Don't worry, I can hear you guys. So Aldrad, as you do this, as you move out with this blade, as Luca's sitting there, flames burning into this thing, when the flames die down and Luca's still there, Luca's going to look up, and almost it's like, you know that way like children look at you and they say to you, I'm going to tell you a joke, and the joke has the most morbid punchline ever. Like, the way I describe it is, Cody once told me a joke by going, Dad, I want to tell you a joke. Okay, and he goes, why don't dinosaurs talk? And I said, why not? And he went, well, they're all dead. It's that, that kind of like, they say it just deadpan and you're just like, you're a demon.
Oh no, I love those kids. Are you kidding? I teach a bunch of those children.
He turns and looks right at you, Aldrad, and goes, blood doesn't do that.
In my experience, it does not do that. You would be the expert, though. I'll take your word for it, Luca.
He's gonna lean down.
Don't touch it. Don't touch it. Don't touch it.
He's gonna look at you, knowing full well that you're like, yeah, you do what the fuck you do. He's look at you, and then he's gonna look at Aldrad, and he's gonna pull his knife. He's gonna pull out his dagger, and he's gonna just set the tip to the palm of his hand and look at you, very obviously asking for permission.
What are you planning to do, just so that I can make an informed decision?
To see if it is blood.
Oh, see if you can, make it go... Okay, yes. Just don't cut yourself too deep.
Activation, he will activate blood magic mode.
I'm gonna move
He
closer
gets two!
in case some fuck shit happens.
He's also going to look to Aldrad. If I do a bad thing, don't let me do a second. And then he'll cut the palm of his hand. And as it cuts, the blood kind of like webs out and flows along his hands, creates almost like a vein-like pattern along his hands, before tendriling out from his fingertips and going into this pool.
Oh.
And as it goes in, almost like he's creating some kind of sanguine marionette, he lifts his hand. And it doesn't rise with this. It doesn't detach from it. It resists. It begins to pull. But Luca doesn't worry, doesn't panic. It's like he pulls, and it pulls down, then he pulls back before he just takes his dagger. And it's almost like it cuts the strands of the blood. And then he's going to look to you this time, Meryl, and he's going to shake his head and say, it's blood, but it's not normal. It's alive. And then empathy check from anybody that can see Luca and knows the situation. So that would be yourself, and that would be you, Aldrad, as well. Both of you guys can make an empathy check, perception empathy.
Most everyone does that because I'm not going to do that. I just imagined, like, you know the camera shot where it's just... That's not blood. It's like, that's what I imagine, especially looking up at Aldrad because there's like huge shiny difference.
I almost imagine like if you've seen The Office, like a Jim Halpert zoom, like that's not blood.
Not blood.
Empathy checks.
I got an 18.
14 with 6 stunt points. I'm assuming role playing, but none of these really work.
Oh.
This is a funny thing. I have a question. Can I empathy check the blood? It's a living thing, and with and another thing.
It is a living thing, but it doesn't behave in any way, shape, or form
Yeah.
to anything that you would understand. Luca is possibly the only person who could make this type of check, and for him, it's a target number in the 20s.
Yeah, it's high. That makes
Yeah.
sense.
Actually, that reminds me, I need to roll that. So that is going to be a magic blood. Well, actually, wait. No, hold on. I'll ask your guys' permission. I could do magic blood, but I'll ask you guys. Would you be allowing of an arcane lore cunning check with also the +2 for it being slightly related to blood magic?
That sounds about right. This feels like a mixture of a few different schools.
Yeah.
This
Okay.
feels like
So-
everything coming into one thing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So with Luca there, we've got a total of 6 there. Excuse me, Lord. Oh, I hate that feeling. Oh,
Oh, the hiccup burp.
that's exactly it. You know that way you hiccup and you burp at the same time, and it's almost like
Yeah,
it
it's the
creates a
worst, and it's like
friction in
that
your
pressure.
chest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get that little air bubble there.
Yeah. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry, guys. That really fucking just threw me there.
Take a second, breathe.
Oh,
Take a moment.
and this is going to sound really, really fucking weird. I'm scared of the hiccups.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
told
they
us
are-
before.
I am a
you've
one.
mentioned
I am a one hiccup guy. I hiccup once and go.
Don't do it again.
Fuck that. No.
Right. So that is a total of 6 on the die there. No stunt points. Cunning of 3. He does have the focus for arcane lore.
Okay, so then that would be +5.
I gives a
And then
+5,
+2
he
with the
gets
blood
a
magic,
+2
right?
For blood magic. Yep. So that gives a total of +7. 6 + 7 makes 13.
13. Okay, that's not too bad. My son.
He doesn't know what this is. Doesn't know it whatsoever. But as he separates his hand from it, and his eyes are quizzical at what this could possibly be. Your empathy checks. They were, if I remember correctly, they were an 18 and a 14.
Mm-hmm.
18 and 14 is enough to see us. Luca's moving his head as if, like people do when there's an annoying noise in their ear, like an earworm or like a tinnitus. Like he seems to be hearing something.
Ooh, that makes me worried.
You alright, bud? Lad, sorry, that's not time appropriate. You alright, lad?
When I was touching it, I could hear singing, and now I can't.
And ooh. Bran, keeper.
Yes.
This is fuck. Oh, God, I don't know anything. Well, damn it. I won't have Aldrad make this if this feels metagamey, but did we ever hear anything like that? Like from oh god.
Osric?
Sir Osric?
No. So
No.
not in the sense of, oh, I've heard this. Osric will have told you, because you guys were intending on being wardens, he'll have told you, yeah, wardens do this and we do this and we do a joining, and then this thing happens where we have a calling. And so he will say, some writings we found of wardens who have went a bit deeper, they've described it as being like a song.
Mm-hmm. I was about to say, yeah, that specifically singing, describing it as such, I feel like kind of clicks in Aldrad's brain and looks to Meryl.
Meryl immediately pulls Luca to her very protectively, and she's like, "Just don't worry about that for right now, okay?"
Okay.
And Aldrad would see her face She's like worried.
I want to leave you guys there. I want to go to Vessa and Sophia and Talon and Rhiannon and was it? It was Vitana as well that was with you guys, right?
It was just
No.
Rhiannon and
Rhiannon and
Talon.
Talon.
It was just Rhiannon and Talon. You're very correct. Thank you very much. To Rhiannon and Talon as well. What? So you've heard these chains shift behind this door, Sophia. Vessa, how close would you be to Sophia here?
I ran outside when Meryl said that the blood attacked her.
Oh, did you? Right. Okay, cool. So in that case, you would have been present for that whole situation there.
Okay.
Right, okay. So in that case, if you wouldn't mind, I'm sorry, I completely missed the part where you said you went outside as well. Would you mind rolling me the empathy check as well?
Sure thing. 3... 12 total.
12. Okay. So 12, you wouldn't have got the sensation of Luca here, but you would have seen Luca doing the blood magic. You would have seen him. You would have noticed the fact that as he pulled, it seemed to almost rise up and then start to pull back. You would have seen visible struggle. But you wouldn't have got the empathy check. It was target number 13.
Yeah, and I probably would have been like, that's weird as hell, I hate it.
Thanks, I hate it.
Yeah.
Okay, very sorry about that, Vess. I'm really sorry. I'll pay a bit more attention now. Sophia, what are you doing here?
Great. Sophia's just like kind of rattling the doors because she may have heard everyone kind of like filter out to take care of whatever Meryl was screaming about.
Whatever Meryl's screaming
and-
about, fuck's sake.
Blood? No. I think that after rattling the door, she'll be like, she'll look around and is anyone else in the room? Did everyone leave? Because if so, then it's just the meme of...
Unless Talon or Rhiannon are in there with you, yeah.
Talon's at the other end of the table, so he's opposite you, so he never heard. But Rhiannon is standing nearby you, and as the chains sound, she does share a look with you before putting her hand up to her sword.
I don't know whether or not this could be a good thing or a bad thing. I know this is the same small room with the table where Sophia's father is on the floor, question mark?
So Sophia's father was moved onto the table. Then the last session, Talon picked him up and put him on the table before starting to look around and everything. So your dad is lying on the kind of the long table that you guys were sitting at with Voss. This is, if Voss was sitting at the head of the table, this door is behind him. This is where the big the big kind of bodyguard that he had came through, the one that Rhiannon chopped the head off of.
Which we were so upset about. Could have been friends.
So no, your dad is not on the floor anymore. Your dad is lying down.
Okay.
He's had a bundle of some kind of rags shoved under his head by Talon. He's not putting him in any great means of comfort, but he's also not a dick. Like, there's a line.
Thanks, Jess. I saw that. I think first and foremost, it's just like triple checking that Sophia will kind of turn and be like, I don't think this was discussed in the previous session, so I'll just be like, Talon, thank you for helping him get on the table and just kind of keeping him up from the floor, I should say. You know, floors can be sometimes dirty. I'd like to quickly check to make sure that he's stabilized before.
He's stable. He's a little bit worse for wear. Given your lengths of medical knowledge, I'll give you the general overview without a check. He seems a bit pale. He has a bit of a fever, but he doesn't seem overly succumb to any form of disease you're aware of. He just looks like exhausted, dehydrated, a little bit malnourished. Couple of cuts, bumps, bruises. generally the kind of things that you would see from somebody who's had maybe a couple of weeks of being poked and prodded.
Okay.
He's in no way, shape, or form the worst thing you've ever seen. He looks like somebody that's had a hard couple of weeks.
So we're gonna give him a quick little kiss on the forehead. A little kiss on the forehead. And then kind of look around this smaller room real quick. I'd like to try to make a perception type test to see if there's any jar in this room before rallying and trying to get
I will give you it for free. It's almost like this situation has been planned for this. There's no jars here.
I'll just look around and be
there's wooden cups and bowls and stuff. But there's no jars with lids.
No jar. Okay, so there's no jar here, and Meta wanted the jar, but we can't find the jar. And there's also this door with clanging sounds behind it. I can't get through this door. This is great. Rielen, Talon, shall we investigate to see what the hell is behind this door that's making all these chain emotions?
Talon will go, yeah, sure. I can have that door open in a jiffy. And then Rhiannon is going to look up and go, yes, you spend some time poking and prodding at the lock, whereas I could just have the door open in a mere second by simply breaking it. And Talon's like, yeah, but you break it open and suddenly, oh, there's 15 guys behind there who are all pretty pissed off, and now they can see you. Whereas I do it a bit quietly, we might get the jump on them. If there's 15 of them, there's 3 of us. It's hardly going to matter if we get the jump or not. I'll show you what will matter if I get the fucking jump. And bicker.
This is great and riveting. This is riveting. And I could sit here with a bunch of nuts watching you both. However, riveting as it is, I did rattle the door and then the chains followed succinctly because I rattled the door. I think they know that we're here. So, Rhiannon, could you please just open the door for dear old me?
Rhiannon's going to give Talon a very smug look before turning and just putting a boot to the door. Is that a strength or is that an attack? No, fuck, it's a might check. It's a might check. That's what it's going to be. Might check.
Take that, Dex nerd.
Yeah, but can't open the door.
I swear, there are some NPCs that you try to make cool and the dice don't allow. And then there's some NPCs who are just accidentally flawless. That's an 18 on the dice. That's 3 sixes, 6 stunt points.
Whoa!
Queen. Queen.
We're bringing her more now, okay, guys? Like, we can't not.
Oh no.
She does not. So she does not have the thing for might. She does not have the focus for might, but she does have a +3 to strength. So that is all. That's a 21. With her 6 stunt points. With her 6 stunt points.
I mean, it's probably exploration, but could it be combat and just be lethal blow the door?
Blows all the way off the hinges.
It just flies off. It takes out one of whatever is behind the door with it.
It's just like those like cartoon animations where the door just like goes.
She actually just takes down half the wall with it.
I bet say this is made into a tent. This can't be that structurally sound.
Yeah, but the tent does have a wooden frame, so it can be quite sturdy.
Oh, fair enough.
Very Popeyes then of us.
I've lost the stunts again, guys. Can somebody tell me where the stunts are? I've lost them. My brain's not working.
Great.
I'm too angry at the English.
133.
133, thank you so much. I'm too angry at the English. The English ruined everything. I don't like them.
Summary of history.
Let's see. So she's going to drop 4 for the upper hand. So if her discovery leads to combat, within a moment or two, she'll get a +3 bonus on the initiative roll. And she's also going to take... Do you know what? Just for the shits and giggles, she's going to take Speedy Search. She completes her test in half the time it would otherwise take.
Half of a second.
So she does literally kick the door off the hinges and it falls flat.
Door coming off so fast.
As she does it, she pulls her sword out right in front of her. Sorry. Activation. She has to activate her battle magic before she can wield that sword, but she pulls it in front of her. The only lights here are the lights of the hanging green glass, like bottled green glass lamps. Rows.
Jump.
1 on each side. 4 on each side. Tables with bodies. They're all covered, but you can see like limbs or something hanging out from underneath them, so you can ascertain there are bodies. At the far end, a cage. Large cage surrounding. Inside, slumped against the side of the cage, a figure, humanoid, but heavily bandaged. Bandaged around the arms, around the legs, around the upper parts of the torso, bandaged around the eyes. They appear to be chained.
Did they react to the, I would assume, the very loud noise of the door just falling?
No, they don't.
Interesting. I think Sophia's gonna try maybe like whittle around Rhiannon and kind of like pat her on the like arm and just say, "Thank you, that was amazing." And then just like slowly kind of cautiously take just one, I don't want to say cautiously, take maybe 3 to 4 steps into this chamber and kind of wait and like perceive if there's any change.
As you take a step in, they do speak. Very guttural, rough, but rough as in somebody who hasn't maybe had like water to drink and such. They say, Basalit, Fata.
Gesundheit.
They repeat it again, this time a bit more. Basalit, Kata, Kato.
I know what that is. However, Sophia does not.
The struggle.
Yeah, struggle.
Aldrad's outside.
Yeah. I think that at first Sophia's gonna turn to Rhiannon and be like, do you know what they're saying?
Sorry, what did you say there? Sorry?
I'd be to kind of like a half turn and be like, I can't understand that. Do you know what they're saying?
Rhiannon speaks, and there is a kind of a tinge of not really disgust, but like annoyance. As she says, I don't know what they're saying, but they're speaking Kunlat.
We're going to turn to the individual. Sophia partially wants to give medical care, but also at the same time knows this is a very unsanitary room to do so, and probably not the best of the scenarios. And this thing is still alive. I don't know what's happening here. So Sophia's just gonna be like, turn to Rihanna and just be like, okay, this is great news. Maybe. Let's go find Aldrad. Real quick. And just kind of like scuffle out. Maybe on the way out, look at Talon and just be like, so Talon, we think something's still alive in there. Rhiannon said they're speaking Grunlat. Can you just, may I please ask if you could please watch the door to make sure they don't move too much while I go run and grab Aldrad?
Talon will go, yeah, I can do that. Pulls out the short sword and steps into the doorway.
Thank you. And kind of just fast walks in that weird medical professional way.
The
fast walk in the mall, kind of. Just be like, Aldrad! Hey, Aldrad!
You guys, as you're still trying to figure out what Luca has perhaps seen as this is going on, you hear Sophia coming over. Aldrad! Aldrad!
Hey, Aldrad! What's happened here?
Luca with deadpan tone, not even looking at it, he goes, blood that's not blood, but acts like blood and sings.
Where's the body?
I burned it.
Oh. Where's the head?
At that, Aldrad will perk up and look to where did I place that?
You placed it on the so there was like tables dotted around outside and stuff like that. You walked by and placed it on one of them.
I look at the table that I know I put it on.
It's not there, but there is a trail of weird greenish blood leading off into the forest.
I think this is the first time. Okay, Aldred's not known to be a calm or stoic individual, but he can be. He's very calm in a crisis, I feel like. I think this is the first moment where genuinely his eyes, full purple, just go, open. Just. I did not move it.
Where did you put it?
There. It remains hidden, though.
It remains hidden. You mean it's not there? It's hiding. I've heard of a way to coax it out. Marco.
It seems to have gotten ahead of us, let's say. Did you need something, Sophia?
Aldred, that was a horrible joke!
I'm aware.
Yeah, Aldrad, there is a time and a place. This is neither.
Aldrad is officially group dad for that dad joke.
For a moment, the maker themselves comes down, puts an arm around you. Buddy, I'm a fan of a good dad joke as much as the next guy, but come on, read the room.
Aldred, please, that was good, but also, do you speak Kunat? And this is a weird question. You wouldn't happen to just know how to speak it or something.
Roshadan, yes, I do.
Okay, well, I figured to ask first. So, apparently, this is all very bad, but, there's something that is captured that speaks Kunat. Could you join us for a second? Is this why you need the jar?
Yes, the blood's moving. I'm gonna guess that the blood took the head and moved it.
Is the blood still moving? Yeah.
Voss is just gonna
Don't let it touch you,
it's like,
it
I
hurts.
hate magic.
Yes, I wanted the jar so that we can contain the blood. I don't know. It might be too powerful for a jar. I don't know. But it felt like stabbing glass on my leg, so it's fine. It's fine.
So we'll take a look at that later to make sure that you're not actually cut it up. There's a lot happening here.
Yeah, there is. I also found a key. Do we need a key? I also found research notes. Do you want me
Not
to?
anymore.
Let's go save
but
the
we might
person
have
first.
needed a key.
I feel like this whole time it's just been this like back and forth skit of like, what can be funnier?
We're yes-anding each other in improv. That is what we're doing.
But the thing is, this is very Dragon Age. This is a really silly. This is a really serious situation. What could we do to make it more serious? I know. Sending a dwarf with very, very elaborately groomed chest hair who talks lovingly to a crossbow. Like, and it's like, how did this become a comedy sketch? How did this become something from Monty Python? That is the epitome of Dragon Age. It's great. It's fantastic. We love it. We roll with it.
I
Continue.
think in this moment, Aldrad straightens back up, deep breath. One thing at a time. I'm certain the room that you all are in has jars. I can look for one while I am talking to this individual. I think we can look or consider the head's predicament later. Because that, again, out of our grasp, clearly. I think that entire time, Aldrad is staring at the table in pure disbelief. Like...
Yeah, maybe we just won't get ahead of ourselves. Let's go, Aldrad. I have someone who speaks Kulat.
You reused my joke.
A hand comes down from the cloud. This is your second warning, guys.
No one likes a reuse of a joke. I say in Kunlat. And continue to move. I don't know if there's actually a direct translation, but whatever. I'm gonna go with Sophia.
Aldrad follows Sophia. Meryl, Vesa, are you guys following or are you guys doing your own thing?
I'm gonna call out to Talon and be like, Talon, you're in charge of babysitting the blood. And I'm gonna follow them. Don't let it touch you. And do not lick it. I think Luca with me too.
What do you guys think of like the NPCs we make? Jeez, like Talon, don't touch it, don't lick it, don't look at it, and definitely do not present your butthole to it. Like,
unfortunately, Talon would.
Talon
That's the thing, Talon would. He'd be like,
just coming out saying like, Talon, why are your trousers down? Curious.
Don't piss on.
I like how that's the one you took and not the lick it, touch it. That's the one you thought is the most like
Present your present thy butthole. There you go, folks. I have just said present thy butthole on the internet. That's there forever now. One day my grandchildren will see this and they will be proud.
Or horrified, or both.
Proudly horrified.
So, I suppose I will do a perimeter check for the head since it's missing, and otherwise babysit Talon, who's babysitting the blood.
Okay, so for you doing a little bit of a check around for the head, I am going to give you perception tracking.
Yay!
yeah.
Ooh, hello!
What I'll also do is, because Talon is there as well, and he also has that, and he also has tracking. I'll give you his +2 as well on it, as if kind of like a help action. That's going to be my Dragon Age version of a help action. If somebody else has the focus in something, they can give you their focus bonus on it as well. So he gives you his +2 as well.
Awesome. Okay, that's a very good roll then. That's 5, 4, 4. So that's 18 plus his 2 is 20. And I got the stunt points.
We love the stunt points.
That's not the right page. There we go. think any of them are really gonna do a lot. Just because I already have that focus. So I'm gonna go with the upper hand and advantageous positioning.
Okay. You start to follow the trail of the droplets of this blood, and they're all moving very, very slowly, like snail's pace, slowly. And as you follow, you get to the edge of this kind of clearing, and as it gives way to like actual forest land instead of like cleared, stomped flat dirt, you'll start to notice impressions on the ground, almost on either side of this trail of blood. And as you look at them, any Dalish would recognise these kind of marks. They can be made by a multitude of different creatures. The most common ones that Dalish would see doing it would be like giant spiders. Albeit this is a bit smaller. But it's the same kind of mark. It's the mark of like an insectoid leg. So as if something with insectoid legs has picked up the head and carried it off.
Great. With what Vessa knows, she will probably keep following the tracks because she's a dummy. Because she's thinking like, oh, a giant spider. And head that should not be moving.
You continue to follow it into the forest. I'll come back to you. The rest of the party, you go towards this room. Aldrad, you step the way inside, and you guys would hear this time shouting.
Well, what is he saying?
This time they've pulled themselves up to the bars. This time they shout what you guys would hear is Nos Vidathra. What you hear, Aldrad, is release us.
Write that down. With the clearly plural noun there, Aldrad just gonna... He'll get a little closer. Sword at his hip. Basically, he's holding Chainbreaker basically by the large part of the blade near the hilt, so that he can just draw it quickly. He won't say anything yet, but his armor's loud, so he's clear someone's approaching. You said this is a very heavily bandaged figure. You're getting a little closer. Anything specifically standing out about him? Like anything I can notice through the bandages, or like the bandages have indented on? Is this a Kunari? Talbashoth? Is this someone?
This is a Kunari.
Okay.
By the garb they're wearing, or by the remnants of the garb they're wearing, definitely Talbashoth.
Got it.
Kind of an older Kunari as well, older than you, certainly. And as you get closer and they've actually pulled themselves up to standing, because of certain aspects of their physical form, you can see that despite her being a good bit older, she is in incredibly good condition. Like physically, she's built like Rhiannon, is probably the best way to put this. Now, when I say a bit older, when I think of Aldrad, I'm thinking somebody maybe a couple of years older than Tash from Veilguard. Adult, but young adult. I mean, by Kunari standards, I'm thinking like 30s.
Yeah, I would say
right.
that somewhere around he's at minimum he's 30, little into his I'm thinking of what the fuck he's done in his life, and it's like, this is not somebody who's like, I've done all this, I'm like 22. No, he's probably...
Bearing in mind that Kunaris do live a bit longer, their perception of adulthood... Oh! We lost Sophia.
What the fuck?
Give me a second. Bearing in mind that Kunari do live a little bit longer, they do tend to be... This doesn't count, by the way, I'm just here until Sophia comes back. They do tend to be a little bit... Their adult years tend to take a little bit longer to be considered, like, incredibly valid. So Aldrad, despite being, like, in his 30s, they would still look at that as being, like, a bit of a whippersnapper.
Sure, yeah, makes sense.
Tash is like, you're barely becoming an adult. Calm down. Tash, I think, is meant to be, like, mid-20s?
I think Tash is, like, 19.
Whoa, really? I thought she
I
was...
think.
Like, 19 years alive or 19 years equivalent in Kunari?
She's
That
between
I don't
22 and
know.
24 years old.
Okay.
Oh,
She's
okay.
the youngest companion in that game.
Early 20s. Early 20s with the closest estimation being 22 years old. Okay, cool. So I was kind of in that ballpark. Alright. This Kunari looks to be in maybe their mid to late 40s. Definitely considered an adult by Kunari standards. The bandages on them have been placed medically. Like, they're medical bandages, you know. But there are... The one thing that would stand out to you is the bandage around their eyes. It's entirely different material than everything else. It's this kind of, like, teal colour. The rest of the garments they've got on point to them having maybe some kind of potentially Ravani life or settlement. But there's, you know, they're wearing some gold on them. Like, it's not like they're decked out in Ravani clothing. They're wearing some gold and they have some colourful adornments.
Going, just to clarify something as well, with how Kunari and Talbashath and just how Kunlat works as a language, us is not usually used to refer to an individual, right? Even in the
Not
sense
often.
of a royal we.
Us
No.
is most often with Kunari, it is a plural.
Okay. It's not like this is a form, like, it's not, I don't know if it's,
Not
I
the
don't know if
royal
it's-
we.
It's like the royal we. So this
Not very often. The Kunari language is often very, very literal. Like, like with some languages, for talking sake, in English we would say "I love you." In French, you would say "Je t'aime" or "J'adore," which just means "I love." Kunari is almost incredibly literal. When they say things like, "Nos basra," like "free us," that is the word for us, nos. The word for free, basra. Us free. It's very literal in that sense. It's very, what's the word for this? What's the word for this? What's the word for this? How do we make that sentence? We put those words one after the other. It's not like other languages where it's like, this word means this word means this word means this. If you want to say this sentence, you say these two words. It's not like that. It's a very, very literal and very clippy language.
Okay, got you. I love it.
The best way to probably explain it would be like with Tashath's original name. Vashidan,
Bashadan.
Bass.
Bass.
Vashidan, Bass. Rubbish thing. Very, very bitty, very. This word is this word, and this word is this word. You want to put them together? You put those two words together. Boom, done.
See, the more explained that gets, the more concern mounts in, and I think Aldred's head with the word us. And seeing only one individual. So I think following that up, Aldred will be as literal as possible. Well, he'll also turn to the group and say, they wish to be released. Actually, he says, they wish to be released. Multiple. Turning back to our figure. Who am I to release? In Kunlat. I can't give the exact one, but like I'm gonna try and speak as literally, with like my Jack will speak as literally as possible, if that makes sense. I can't.
Yep.
I don't have I have Kunlat in front of me. Just I can't always construct the sentences I want.
As far as I can put it, I mean, this is the thing. Kunlat began, and it was never really completed. So it's bitty. It's bitty, bitty, bitty. And everybody's things are wrong.
Oh.
Catch the prices, catch the prices, catch the prices, catch the prices.
No, none of
It
us
wasn't
are
me
keeper.
that was wrong. Wasn't me that was wrong. It was Jack and Siren were in the wrong places. Who am I to release would kind of the closest you would kind of get to it would be Kat a vida thra. Very literally, who do I release?
Yeah, love it. That's what he says.
At which point they will stand themselves up a bit straighter and they'll speak. When they speak this time, they are going to use their activation, and their voice carries a bit of resonance. Imagine like at like D&D you have thaumaturgy. Like a mild thaumaturgy. When they speak, there's like an echo, there's a timbre, there's almost like an underlying secondary voice as they speak. You will understand it to be them saying, you speak to those who wish to be free.
Both voices are like speaking the same thing, right? I was
Yep,
writing it
both
down,
voices
that's why I
saying the
was
same
going.
thing. Both voices
Got
saying
it.
the same thing, yes.
One moment. Trying to think what to say. Sorry, I'm just trying to think of what I want to say. No. I was gonna say something akin to what's your role, but this is a Taubashah. I think your name would probably work better. How do you refer to yourselves?
When they answer, they say, we are Odara and Vashtor.
Vashtor? And Ordara? Am I getting that right?
Odara, Odara. Vashtor, Vashtor.
And those don't read as like words in Kunlat, do they? Or
No,
they
those are
more-
names. Those are definitely
names. Okay. Udara and Vashtor. What has happened to you? I think there's a more... like, Kunlok, very blunt, but I feel like I can still... Especially having talked to so many who don't speak Kunlok, there's more... He's going to try to implement some kind of warmthness in his tone there. I'm trying to understand these guys.
When they speak again, they say, "We were taken. Our ship ran aground. We survived. We woke up caged. We do not wish to be caged."
Has Aldred been...
I'm about to say, if it is all right, Keeper, Aldred has been saying what, as
Oh yeah,
Odara and Vashtor has been speaking.
I had assumed that.
As they've been speaking, Aldred has been kind of slowly repeating what they've been saying in the trade tongue.
Mary will just like rest a hand on his arm to get his attention and be like,
Can you ask them if they've always shared one body or if at one point they were two different persons?
Perception check around the room as they're speaking.
Of course you can. You looking for anything in particular, or just a general perception?
Yeah, well, you know, so one of those things is gonna be a jar. The other thing is gonna be maybe a still moving body.
Ooh, that's
By all
Alive,
means,
just moving.
I'll let you make either a perception, seeing, perception, searching, whichever of those you would choose, or should you wish to, because of what you're asking and what it's involving, I would also be open to allowing a is it cunning? Where is it that I'm looking for? Cunning. Yeah, technically, it would technically fall under cunning healing.
Oh.
But using it the way you would use medicine in D&D.
Right. Yeah, this is interesting because I think for the purposes of what I'm curious about, just to make sure that there's nothing else alive in the room, I think that the cunning healing makes more sense. Even
Well,
though it's
I'll just be a moment, guys. I'm just going to grab a notebook.
Okay, go ahead.
I just fell.
Oh. No, I have to apologize to Rhiannon later, guys.
And then I found some people who were still alive or they were all dead, and I couldn't find a jar. Comfort me. You know what would make me feel better? Just like picked up. Uppies, please.
Uppies.
Very short 5-4 uppies.
I need to go through and find everybody's... I heights again and like make like a full chart of all the companions and us and the different
You
heights.
did. I think you did.
I did of us, like the player characters, but I couldn't remember the heights of the. Oh wait, there's that
Yeah.
lineup that brand
Yeah.
made. That's right. That's right. Also, I swan to John Vessa.
I swan to John.
I leaves for 2 seconds. Damn.
What was the total on the
Oh,
check?
$16 total. I count with my
16
hands?
total. Not good.
Jack, you look like a pirate right now.
Thanks.
I
It's
love
because the camera
bluntness of
zoomed
that.
in more.
I absolutely love the bluntness of that. Jack, you look like a pirate. Thanks.
I gotta stay in Aldrad mindset,
I know
okay?
what I'm about. With the
Aldrich could be a pirate.
anybody can be a pirate.
Life is long.
Jump on a boat and steal something. It's fine.
Technically, we've already done that. Just
That is true.
It was a moving boat. You didn't steal it though.
With that, you are able to determine there is nothing alive here. What you're also able to, as you pull back each of these things, these have been autopsied. What you see in these bodies is quite alarming. Total exsanguination.
Ooh.
What should be reds or maybe verging reddish purples on the inside of these bodies is shades of green. Not like the green of rot or decay, the green of whatever that was. Whatever that blood was. That kind of almost metallic green. Other shades pop up within it, lines and veins of other greens, but there's another thing that stands out. Where there would be bones, there are none. There are crystalline structures. And also you find a jar.
Yay! So Sophia will kind of like examine the bodies, kind of just walk around the room quietly as Aldrad has like a conversation and such. And of course, as soon as Aldrad says like that there's 2 names, so he's like, oh, maybe let's see, maybe there's no one else alive in this room. And Sophia will relay kind of the information, in a sense, relay the information that that the bodies, they're not decomposed, but that they're dry, in a sense, and explain that the bodies are funny looking. The bodies don't have bones, per se. Nothing else in here is alive, I think. Never thought I'd be saying the body doesn't have a bone in it. There's a first for everything, I suppose.
Should we take one of the bones? Like the crystal bones? I don't know. Just to research it?
And then
Are you really suggesting bone theft?
I guess it depends on
Aldrad doesn't say
whatever
that.
What are we, dogs playing fetch?
I mean, Meryl, I found the jar you were looking for too. If you want to,
Oh, I couldn't read these notes and you're smarter than me. There's this one paragraph here. Can you read it?
Am I smarter than? I don't think so.
You are very much smarter than me. A lot smarter than me.
I told you a whole story about how I couldn't tie my shoes when I was younger. I don't think I'm that much smarter. I'd like to roll for whatever passage she needs help with.
Okay. So, I believe the roll that we made last time was evaluation.
Under.
Yeah.
I believe that's under Cunning? Cunning
It's
evaluation?
Cunning. It's under cunning.
Oh, cunning, 10-4.
Is that
That's a
spicy
9, but there's a 1. That's a 9, but there's a 1 on the stun point.
Advantageous positioning.
I read it like
unfortunately-
crouched on a
position
table.
myself so that Meryl can't see I'm struggling.
Unfortunately, I don't think one stun point is going to do anything that will save you here. You're also unable to make out what this paragraph says.
Yeah, Meryl, maybe I'm just so engrossed with what's happening between the bodies, plural, and then my father's body exhausted, and then the weirdest scenario of bones not being bones and blood not being blood. Maybe we can circle back later.
You can read the rest of it. It's very weird.
Oh, come over here.
Well, okay, if you insist.
Oh, the history of darkness. Great.
Ooh, shit.
This man sucks.
But I'll make
On
sure
lessons we've learned today, fucking men.
fucking no. But I will turn to Aldrad and be like, yeah, no, otherwise, there's no other body in here alive, per se.
Aldrad will turn to Odara and Vashtor, which is fucking me up, because 40k knowledge tells me that's somebody else.
That smile from Fran.
I don't like. Oh no.
Weird.
Uh-oh.
I didn't actually realize where I took the name from till I went, oh shit, yeah, Vashtor, the unyielding. Right, okay, yeah, good.
Uh-oh, boys. I'm about to say, oh, it's like, intentional.
Okay, everybody get ready. This guy's a fucking chaos god wanting to get out.
I think I'll ask Meryl's question exact. What was it? How have you always been one?
Have you always
being?
shared one body, or were you once two different persons?
Yeah, I think exactly that. Have you ever shared? Have you always shared one body, or were you at one point two separate people?
The way they say it is very literal. We were two. We are one.
Do you relay that?
Yeah. Because I think Aldred's zero cunning ass is gonna be like, I got no fucking clue what to make of that.
With the other
Meryl is staring so intensely into Aldrad's eyes because she had that one time where she felt like two people were looking at her. And so she is just looking so intensely into his eyes right now to see if she gets that feeling again.
Aldred is mildly uncomfortable. But in more of like there's a lot going on right now kind of way.
Yeah.
But still, I think he
Why
sees
are
the
you being
intensive
so
eye
weird?
contact and will meet the gaze as well.
Love
Keep-
eye contact.
This is new.
Is it?
I've not met. Is this something that happens to cute Ari or Talbot? That is a random question, but like, have I? Has Aldred seen
Not as
anything
far
like
as you
this?
know. Not as
Yeah.
far as you know. While I leave you to ponder that,
Yeah, I don't even know where to take this.
Vessa,
My child! Yeah! My wild child! I've got my velvet, or my Velcro kid, and then I've got Vessa, the one who I need to tie a rope to.
You're following this path. You're following these tracks. By now, you're maybe a good 10 minutes away from the camp.
Yeah.
When you will come across something. You'll come across a head left in the dirt.
Okay. Is it Radrick's? Or does it look like Radrick's? Because I don't know if it actually
It's
is.
not Radrick's.
Oh no!
Freaking steal a body? Did it chop somebody's head off and then take control of their body?
Oh, that's somehow. How does this keep getting worse?
There was not a single thing you could have said that would have made this worse. There's just a head on the ground, no body. You know what? You said the thing. You said the fucking thing.
And it's not the head we're looking for. In important detail. If it was the head
Wait,
we were
can I-
looking for, this is expected.
Can I
It's
just
not-
be clear? Nobody asked if there's a body there, right? I just described the head, then you guys went off. I could have been about to describe a body.
Bran, is there a body there?
There's no
I
body
know
there.
you,
No,
Bran.
there's
That's
no
why I
body.
thought
You Bran discovered. I've been your player for what, 6 years now? I know you. I know what you are.
Do not cite the deep magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written.
Okay, is this
I am so glad that I'm at the point now where people have played at my table so long. They're like, don't fucking do it. I can see you making the face. Don't do it. And then I say something and they go, motherfucker, he fucking did it.
Yeah.
Right, Vesta,
Like
sorry,
making the
what were you
head
going
crawl
to say?
off in the first place. Is this a elven or human or other person
Human.
head?
Human's head?
Human? Okay. That's not the first human head I've seen in the woods, I guess.
Then I'll give you this for free. The wound on the neck seems fresh.
Oh no! Is there more trail to follow?
There is. And this time, it's footprints.
Oh, I hate it. I hate it so much.
I don't like it.
Ooh, okay. Getting into Vesta's head here. Haha. Better hers than anybody else's,
Yeah.
right?
Oh.
Come
Sorry.
on, Vessa, put your mind to it. You got this.
She is seeing a head with no body, and now the body has walked away. And so now she's like, I need a mage. I'm hate magic right now, but I'm gonna need a mage for this one, I think. I don't know what to do with the head. Do I bury it? Do I bring it back?
Is it red? Does it have red blood?
Yeah, that's a good question. Does it have red blood?
Blood
Is it normal? Oh my god.
At least we know it's not gonna sprout legs and murder us.
Actually, wait, hold on. That presents an interesting thing. Just do me a favour. Roll me a d6. Roll me a d6. Just random. Just a d6. Just a d6. It's harmless. It's
Just
harmless.
one. Just one.
I shouldn't
Francis,
have.
that's the most threatening thing you could have said all day.
A 2?
2. Why? Y'all, I'm so scared.
There is red blood there. The
Right,
blood
this-
the blood at the neck, red. There is some spatterings of that kind of greenish ichor that's there as well. The closer that green ichor is to the swaths of red blood that's visible, the more energetic it is, the faster it moves. And it seems to be taking over the red blood. And as it does take over it, when it moves, it shifts like broken glass.
Okay. So I'm not leaving the head here as is, anyway.
You can if you want to.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay. I might have booby-trapped the head, though.
Yeah, you would.
Nah, virus bombs.
I am
Go ahead.
I'm gonna gingerly pick up the head, and I guess take it back with me. I'm also gonna kick dirt, over the regular blood splatters.
Okay.
So that it's harder for the green goo to get to it.
Okay. You kick mud over them, covering them in a drying up any blood that's there. As the mud hits it and covers it, the greenish ichor becomes stagnant. Still.
I like that better. Okay, I'm gonna hold this for when I'm back at the camp space. But I will start heading back with a quickness now.
Time to start make your way back. Moving with a bit of quickness will half the time take about 5 minutes to get back.
Yeah, I'm also like looking over my shoulder like, is anything following me?
Yeah, valid.
Haunted.
With that, we go back to you guys with our lovely couple, Odara and Vashtor.
Couple?
Well, there's a pair of them, isn't there? A pair, a couple, a joining.
A duo.
A joining.
The
Oh, I
connotation
hate
of-
the implications of that, Bran.
Mhm.
Give me freaking, what is it? Fear and Hunger? Gives me that.
Oh,
vibes
that's
in that
a
game.
legendary pull. Jeez. Oh, yeah, I get that entirely. Yep.
The
Which
little
means Fear and
marriage
Hunger?
ceremony. It's a game.
I don't know. Oh, right, okay, cool.
A really dark game.
Okay, cool.
You said that as if you knew what that was, Bran.
I don't know what Fear and Hunger is. I genuinely
Okay,
don't know.
thank Jesus, because I was like, if it's inspired by this, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind.
I'm gonna look it up now, though.
Fair warning, it is a very, very dark game. I watched somebody else play it with a mod that made it a little bit more tame.
You understand that we're playing Dragon Age, right? Like,
Okay, yeah, but we've been freaking Monty Pythoning things for the past, hour and a half. So.
Clup, 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 clup.
Fear and Hunger. Ooh, it's a survival horror role-playing video game. Ooh.
Yeah. It is pretty cool. There's a lot of lore to it, but
I think I'm gonna find a playthrough and then watch it. It seems fun.
if you want a really fun playthrough, John Wolf Gaming, he's my favorite gaming YouTuber.
Amy watches
He's
John
fun
Wolf.
with it.
Amy watches John
Yeah.
Wolf.
I freaking love him. Anyway,
Back,
sorry.
back at the tent of weird things.
What if
Yeah.
you ask where the one is? I don't know. These people speaking in numbers.
As you're saying that, they're going to turn to you, Sophia. We do not speak in numbers. We are speaking as what we are. And we wish to be, and again that timbre comes back with the double voice, released.
Is that in trade tongue or is that in Kunlat?
They speak in the trade tongue.
Ah, there we go.
This whole time? This whole time? Like
This whole time, I think I'll just get startled by the thaumaturgy effect and be like, this whole time you could have just told.
I think Altrad's kind of laughing at that. Gunari,
Would it
Kuma.
be-
You wouldn't get it. Child will shock you.
Would
I
it
feel
be
like I have
okay
to
if I
apologize to
remove your
everyone in the room.
blindfold?
They'll shake their head to that. They will say it is. What would be the It is our badge. It is our mark.
Okay. I can respect that.
Almost as if they're confirming it, they reach round to the back of their head, as if tightening the knot.
How did you end up becoming one?
Two became one. Oh, sorry. Two became one. Never to part. One departed. The two could not be. The one could not become. No, not sorry. That tripped myself up. The one could not bear becoming two, and so two again became one. So to clarify that, because I tripped on my words a few times.
I think I got it.
The two became one to never be apart. One departed. The other could not bear for one to become two, and so once again, two became one.
Oh. That sounds like an unhealthy relation.
That
I
was a
think that's
lot of that was a lot for that.
Sounds clingy.
You're all going to feel so bad. You're all going to feel really fucking bad.
Is there anyone under the door?
I wonder if it was somebody, like the partner died.
Somebody died.
And they wanted their soul combined with theirs.
I think that's something Aldred's gonna directly ask. Why did one depart?
Oh, interesting.
They'll say a word, and I'm going to be very honest, I don't have a word for this.
Mm-hmm.
The rough translation of it will be something like scale lung. It's a condition that Kunari would get.
Oh, I've heard of this shit. Okay.
I can't so there isn't a word for it. They describe it as being like the interior of the lungs dry up and become brittle to the point where eventually they crack and the person just suffocates.
So there isn't a word for that in trade talk.
If there is, I can't find it. I know because of Dragon Age. I think it's Inquisition where they mention it, and they don't mention it as somebody getting it. They mention one of the side effects of the poison, Gatlock. The Kunari poison gas. One of the side effects of it is mild exposure can produce something similar to scaled lung, which is where people that breathe it in, their lungs can start to become brittle and cracky. What we would call, I guess, like pneumonia? Like popcorn lung?
Oh.
I like the two different interpretations of that, of pneumonia and war crimes from the...
I was gonna say TB.
Pick your linear scale.
I think I maybe got that wrong. Pneumonia is where your lungs are overcome with liquid. It's TB where your lungs dry up.
Yes, but it's a combination of both in what you're describing it.
But this is not what was caused by the poison. Like she specifically states they got this scaled lung. Now I'll give you this one. You can roll a Kun lore check if you would like to.
You wouldn't believe what focus I picked up this level up.
Yeah!
No stun points, but that will be a 15 thanks to the focus.
It's highly unlikely you will ever have seen one of these. They are so discordantly rare. You're talking maybe a handful in an entire generation of the populace of Parvalin.
Yep.
Scaled lung is something that is most often experienced by Adari. Adari, and I'm going to say this very, very blatantly, Adari are not known outside of Kunari culture. Because there's only a handful of them, it's very rare that they would be born outside of Kunari culture. But there are stories of them. Kunari who are born with so much dragon blood, they can literally breathe fire. Some of them, if it develops at too young an age, generally it kicks in heading into puberty. For some of them, who become essentially prodigies, they become exceptionally potent with it. It comes in too early, and it can start to deteriorate the very fresh lung tissue, so the lungs never really develop properly. So what they're saying is whoever was the partner passed from scaled lung, you would be able to kind of make the jump of going, whoever it was that passed was probably an Adari.
I think Aldred will have heard. I also think, like you said, there's no exact term. So I think the way that Aldred describes the scale lung condition, he literally says there is no name for this, and he'll go into kind of, I would almost say, actually, so with Sophia present, this morbidly clinical description of it, because I think he was told of this condition from Kunari. Oh, there's a word for medicine men or doctors. There's a word for it, but I forget, a healer. I feel like he's been told that what this is, so he can recognize it in others. And so he only really knows how to explain it in that way. So there's this very coldness to what describing a very brutal condition, I would say.
It's a Maradine. It's the word for a doctor, a healer.
Our Maradine always cautioned us to be wary of the condition. Rare as it may be. Is it rare? I assume it's rare. It sounds like something that's rare naturally happening.
It's rare to occur outside of Adari. In Adari, you've got a much higher chance of it happening because they literally have hot air coming out of their lungs, or the way Tash describes it, it's more like the heat originates in their throat. But she has said that a couple of times if she's inhaled, she's scalded her lungs. So this is, over the course of being more in tune with it, it has damaged the lungs over and over, and to the point where they've become like baking sourdough bread for too long, to the point where there's nothing inside, there's just that outer shell that's just, you put any pressure and it just crumbles.
Yeah. So, as rare as it may be, it is debilitating. Although, and this is where the Hune knowledge comes in, much more common among Adari. And he'll say Adari out loud to see if the figure reacts to the word at all.
They nod. They nod to it. They don't appear to be hiding anything, they nod.
No. Okay. Exceptionally rare. Hunari, with the ability to, as it happens, build up enough hot air within their bodies to breathe fire. Enough dragon blood in your veins can cause that.
Not Aldrad just handing out one of the most well-kept secrets of Kunari ever.
He has to know. He just doesn't care. He's a Talbashah. He's not even that. He don't give a shit.
Oh, fuck with you.
These are exceptionally rare. Outside of the Qunari, I would be shocked if any knew of their existence. Perhaps best to keep it that way. But I trust you all. Turning back to the figure. There's definitely a phrase for it. I'm gonna look it up. I want to see if I can get some kind of... Oh, actually, there might not be because of how Quinlot works, but I feel like I want to say something akin to, like, my sympathies or my sorrows. Hang on. There's gotta be fucking something. There is. I know there is. I've got it all up in front of me, too. But there doesn't.
It'd probably be... So, Qunari don't really do...
Yeah, they don't, is the thing. I wouldn't.
They don't really do something... It would be more like an acknowledgement of their life. Something like... they fulfilled their role. Or something like that. But if they're Talvashoff, you probably might... Maybe you wouldn't say anything. Or maybe, like, it's up to you. From a Qunari point of view, if they were part of the Qun, it would be...
They're not.
They performed their role.
I don't think he'd say they performed their role. I think he would actually go with, hold on. Sorry, guys. This is
You're totally fine.
There's something.
Convert languages, please.
So
I'm trying to think on.
There's something that Iron Bull. There's something that Iron Bull says. If you, spoiler alert, if you sacrifice the Chargers, and Iron Bull becomes devoted once again to the Ben Hastrath, to the Qun, there's a point where someone dies, I can't remember who it is that dies, and he says to them, your pain is understood, may it not consume your purpose. And that's like a whoa, calm the emotions down, buddy, because he's acknowledging grief rather than just going, yep, sucks to suck. So that's about the softest you'll get if you're being in Qunari.
I think what he would say.
Oh, there's Ebost Isala, which means return to the dust, or Kost, which means peace.
There's Kost.
I think what he would say. I think I've got it. I think what he would say to. Oh, yeah. I think what he would say would probably be to this individual would probably be Atashi Kost, which is peace dragon. I think at that, Aldrad is kinda does what it just gives them their freedom. Because this just sounds like... Wait a minute. Oh, okay. How do you feel now? Your body.
She will say, I am sore. I am tired. I am hungry.
Aldar looks to the group. This kind of look of... He looks blankly at everyone, I would say. And you can see he's searching for how he's supposed to look in this moment. He doesn't really know it. Just kind of... Yeah, he's looking at everyone, but it kind of past everyone. And then his face kind of just drops in this idea of sadness, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
I think... if nothing else, they've They deserve food and no chains. Is there like a door on the cage?
There is. It's got a big ol' lock.
Door lock.
Big ol' lock.
Presume.
Okay.
Does anyone? Oh,
Miran just like appears with the lock, with the
Key
key.
in. You unlock the door. Cage swings open. And Odara, or Vashtor, steps out shakily, but holding themselves up. They're about the same height as Aldrad. Aldrad may be slightly broader, but not by much.
And pull out a little like water
Yeah, I was about to
skin
say, can we
and
put out-
offer
pull
it
out,
to
like,
them.
Bread and cheese.
pull out some
Their,
rations.
their eyes are completely bandaged, but as you, Meryl, specifically you, as you extend your hand with the water, when it comes to within like maybe a couple of feet of them, like to offer it, when your hand passes through that kind of certain distance around them,
They're aware.
you feel your hand pass through something. Not aggressive, not defensive, just a thing. It's like there's a veil around them that you put your hand through. And their hand comes out without even looking at you, eyes still covered, their hand comes out and just perfectly takes hold of it before they offer you thanks, and then they drink. With the release of Odara and Vashtor, I'm going to wrap us, not wrap the whole session, I'm going to bring us to a wee close there. We're going to go for a wee 50-minute break. When we come back, we're going to go to Vesa, making her way back in.
Leave us a baby.
Do not
Making
go
my way
anywhere,
downtown.
folks. We will see you all in 15 minutes.
I feel like I have to apologize.
Not my playlist starting up the Dragon Age music.
That's cute.
The playlist was a paid actor. Hello there, everybody.
Really?
Welcome back to part 2. Sorry about the delay. My phone was my camera, and my camera died. So I had to go get my other camera. When we left off, we were cracking a cold one. Oh yeah. I say that as if I'm some kind of like, oh yeah, look at me and the boys. It's Pepsi Max Cherry.
Ew.
The taste of defeat.
Pepsi is a Tennessee product, so really, you're just becoming a Voss fan.
No, I'm a Vikings fan.
different conference.
I don't care, I'm still a Vikings fan. When we left, we had just stepped away from Odara and Vashtor, two beings in the same body, being freed from their prison. We now go to Vesta, who is hightailing her way back. Are you being more cautious than quick, or more quick than cautious?
I think I'm being more quick than cautious. I'm definitely looking over my shoulder, but I am moving.
Okay. In that case, let's call this. Let's call it a dexterity check. Roll me dexterity. No focuses, just dexterity.
Okay. 12.
Moving back, by your own admittance, more quick than cautious. Continue looking over your shoulders. There gets a point where you feel a certain pressure under your feet. And then you feel a sensation of piercing, stabbing, slicing at the bottom of your feet.
And she does not wear shoes because she's Dalish!
Oh, you don't. Oh shit! I forgot that you don't wear shoes.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god. Okay, cool.
Tetanus shot. Oh my god. Where's your tetanus shot?
I feel like this is like turbo tetanus. Like this is
No.
it's alive. It's alive.
Sophia, do you have any vaccinations for like a rabbit or rabies, tetanus, tetanus shot?
Living blood.
Living blood.
Yeah, it's called Find a Keeper and Hope for the Best. So because you're not wearing shoes, and I hope that I hope you're going to understand with me on this. Right? I forgot that you don't wear shoes. I was like, oh, okay, cool, it's fine. You don't wear shoes.
Nope.
You're going to take a total of 5 piercing. Well, 5 piercing damage? It's just 5 fucking damage. 5 penetrating damage. Oh. Because there's nothing on the feet, so...
Yeah, no feet.
Because there's nothing on the feet either, I do need you to make for me as well a Constitution stamina check.
Oh.
Okay, I've got a decent bonus in con, but no stamina.
I think that might have been the thing I had to make. Uh-oh.
Give me stunt points, please. No stunt points, but that's okay. It's okay. It's 10, 5, 15, to 17.
Okay. Foot hurts. You
like a bitch.
pull your foot away, that pressure is released, you give it a shake. As you shake, spattings of your blood come out of your foot, land on this green ichor that you missed and stepped in. And as it lands on it, it sits solidly on top of the ichor. But then the ichor kind of comes around it.
It's like an amoeba.
It's like if you put like a cube of metal into that like ferro liquid and it all around it. It's like that. But as it does that, there's that sound of almost like loads of broken glass and one thing being moved around, but in a smaller scale. Your foot is sliced and stabbed to ribbons.
Great. I'm running. I'm just gonna get it dirty.
You hightail it back.
Back some dirt in that.
You do not have any form of disease, ailment, or otherwise.
Hey.
I didn't die. It's okay.
You get back to everybody crowded around this door in the larger tent.
Are you limping at all?
Yes.
That's what happened. Are you okay?
As you get closer to her, you're gonna see the extra head. It's like, so
Please tell me you did not take that head. Like you didn't. Somebody.
No, I found it.
Okay.
And this is
That's fine.
not the guy we just killed, right?
No.
No.
I was really
Why?
hoping you would lie to me.
Why? What have you been doing?
Why do you
Vanessa?
have my head? Well,
Vanessa, I'm going to say this in the least insane way possible. Did you find a body with this head?
no, and that's exactly why I was hoping that someone else would lie to me.
Did you find this head around the camp? Is this like one of the guys that we killed?
Yeah, there's a maybe
No.
it's a probably.
No. Where did you find it? Where did you find it?
So the head was missing, and I figured I would look to see what took it.
This.
And I found this with no body. Also, there was the ichor trail, and there were spider leg prints, and then there were footprints. And I decided that that was undead, and I needed the expertise of a mage if I was going to go any further. I'm so sick of magic, guys. Why does it do stuff like this?
It's very complicated. Also, Talon, you were supposed to be watching.
As you say that, you turn over and Talon is crouched, staring at the ichor, and he just goes, "I feckin' was."
We did tell him to watch the ichor. We did not tell him to watch Vessa.
That's right. Vessa was supposed to be watching Talon, and
In Vessa's defense.
I love that. I love this as they're now finding it out. Oh, Talon's not an asshole. He's autistic. You told him watch the blood. He watched the blood.
you did good, Talon. I'm sorry.
Tellinia Bedelia.
Doesn't take his eyes off the blood. Just goes.
Okay.
Oh, well,
So
Vessa.
unfortunately, it seems that evil mage escapee head has ability to remove other head and take its place, is my assumption.
Yeah, that is some solid logic.
Very scholarly of you, Vessa.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, I've been working on it.
I think Aldrad will just fully now turn to Vessa. Are you hurt?
Seeing like the
obviously
blood
have-
slowly pooling around her foot.
Yeah, there's that, and she's gonna be like, I'm fine.
Nessa, go sit down.
I'm gonna, and I think saying that, and drink some water. You look like you've ran a mile. I'm gonna take the head from Vessa.
Okay.
Take the
I'll
head.
go find a
So-
log or something to sit on.
It's just a human head.
There's the human head.
Do I recognize the
Nothing
fucker? Do
No.
I recognize him? No, this is the dude.
Just a dude. Just a couple of guys being guys. Just a couple of dudes being dudes.
Something
Just a-
cracking open a cold one.
Just a guy being gay. Show me your dick, Larry.
I think there's just a quiet looking at the head. Poor fucker. Just puts the head on the table.
Puts it on the table and it flops inside.
I can't even
I
make
think
a
I
joke
put it
where
on
it's just
the
like,
ear.
thank you for finding the head. I can't even make a joke where it's just like, thank you for finding the head. Like, I can't even make that joke. This is just so strange.
Not even the right head.
Not even the right head.
It really is the Wild Wild West. Like, that is a man's head.
That's a okay, so that's a person's head.
See,
Well, the
you
head
got
we're
you
looking
got
for.
you guys have the Wild Wild West hold. That is a man's head. Whereas over in Scotland we have a TV show called Still Game where they do a similar joke, where they go to a surgeon's museum and they see dismembered body parts. He's like, Jack, you need to see this. It's a pickled horn. It's a horn. It's a fucking real horn there, Jack. And he goes, I've got one better, Victor. What have you got that's better than this? How about a pickled bobby? How
That's
do you
amazing.
How,
You know
how
what?
do you-
I didn't
how do you
have
think
pickled
that- how-
tit in my vocabulary, so
How do you think they get these? I don't know, Jack. I imagine it goes something along the lines of, hello there, is this that weird surgeon hospital in Edinburgh? Ah, you'll never guess this. I've got a smashing big bobby here for you. One day I'm going to
Amazing.
send you guys just random episodes of Still Game and just like watch,
Please.
compare notes, translate.
please,
Wild.
please. Actually. So,
Oh. And
Go, 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 go.
oh, okay. Well, that was a head, but that's not the right head. But wow, that's great. So that's. I wish I could make a joke, but there's no joke attached to this. So
kind of like
Not
his
the
head.
body either.
Yeah. Oh, I did. I think Aldrad will just kind of nod to Vessa, like, yeah. She has a point.
well, okay. Well,
Oh, Vessa, this is
Poor
Vessa,
girl.
this is Oldara and Vostor. Referring to
And?
the one.
You know what? Never mind. I don't want to know right now.
yeah, there's a lot happening. I think Sophie would like to step forward. I know that Meryl gave them some water.
I
I'd
gave
like
them
to
food.
you did okay.
I
I'm
did
gonna
give
at
them
least provide
rations.
condolences and then also apologize and just be like, okay, then just turn to be like, you know, so apologies for not quite understanding. That's it. And then just kind of walk out because overwhelmed. And then maybe turn to Vesta. This sounds so fucking weird. Alright, science mode. Maybe on the way out, just kind of grab the head and like look on the underside of it. Does it have any crystalline crystal structure on the underside of it, like the inside of the bodies that were found in the room? There's a cervical cord. There's a spinal cord made of crystals.
If you want, you can make a healing check. Sorry.
Not much healing to be done, but I know what that's supposed to be. Yes.
Okay. 20 total, 5 on the dragon die.
Ooh!
Wow! What a silly roll.
Is that
Could've
5
used that for
stunt
my
points?
brain. Yes, it is 5 stunt points, of which I probably don't even know what the hell I'd be doing with 5 in a roleplay.
Well, quite honestly,
Was that
whatever the
not-
fuck you want, as long as you get 5. No, if you don't want to use, I mean, 20 is more than enough to get wheeling for.
You know what? Jest. I don't have any good puns. But
Hey
a
guys,
jest.
hey guys, where do you think I'm going to put this guy? The head office?
Hey.
Hey guys. He was ahead of his time.
He needs to get ahead in life.
Real quick. Head jokes. Ultimate list of head puns.
I feel like you're gonna get a mixture of some very dirty ones in there.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hold on. That's even better. Right? Pretend this is the head, right? Hey guys. Heads up.
This poor fucking dude's head.
You know what? Yeah, I think I'll just use jest, and I'll just say, this one's fun. I'll use jest for the shits and giggles, and I'll just like turn the head upside down, and I'll just be like, oh, we're getting a little heady tonight.
Sophia's going through it.
Give Adara some
As you-
rations and walk out.
As you look at this, to many untrained eyes, they probably wouldn't see anything. But it's more as you're looking, you feel that the bone has kind of become pitted. It's got a slight, you know those bowls you get for making minced garlic, and you just put the garlic clove on it and you rub it in a circle around.
Oh yeah,
the bowl?
the one that the clay bowls. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got that kind of texture to it, that kind of sharp texture.
Oh, gnarly.
And then as you run your fingers along it, and that way of like something that's made of glass is broken, or there's like broken glass on something, and as you're picking up bits and you look at your finger, it's almost like the little grains of glass. As you run your thumb along and you look at your thumb, you can see very small, it's almost like dust of this green crystalline substance.
Asbestos.
Anthrax. Roll stamina.
I'd like to, you know what? In a very curious, like, I'd like to at least
not lick it.
No.
Okay.
No. I'd like to try to. I have to find another jar in this room or something, or a vial. I'd like to collect just a sample of the dust.
Okay.
For personal keeping.
There's plenty of jars. You get even there's like there's even like wee bone saw.
It doesn't match.
Wee bone saw. Just take a sliver of bone off with all the kind of crystalline structure, and you put it in the wee jar. Screw it up. You have a jar with a piece of spine in it.
Oh, fun. Does this lid fit? No. This one? No. Oh, little Tupperware thing going on here. And then I will walk out of the room because I'm not sure what else I should be doing in this room. Other than just shaking my head, putting the decapitated head on a table or on a floor or something. Shaking my head.
Okay.
And wait. I hope you enjoyed my joke.
You love that.
Odara and Vashtor, as they step out, they take the rations and they eat them quite quickly, but still maintaining some kind of dignity about it.
I think Aldred and Vesta are the only ones still in here, right?
Sorry?
So I think are Aldred and Vesta the only ones actually still in here, or is Rhiannon still in here as well?
I think it's the first. I think it's just the two of you.
Okay.
I know I went to go sit because Meryl told me to sit.
Yes, and I'm going to take care of your foot.
My children.
Sit down, you start to look at the foot, start to bandage it. Doesn't look like any sign of infection.
Giving the very disapproving mom look. Oh, nervous laughter. I did it. One gremlin laugh.
And now that we've actually got Odara and Vashtor just kind of out in the light, is anything wrong with their bandaging? Does anything seem just particularly off about them?
No.
Like, nothing really
the bandages actually seem to be, proper medicine was done. They don't appear to be in any noticeable pain. There appears to almost be a second wind for them, so to speak. Odara and Vashtor will look towards those of you still within their near vicinity. We would like to know where we are.
Colcary Wilds? Am I smoking something? Where are we? No, we're not in the Colcary Wilds, are we? Sorry,
no, you're not in the Corcari. You're not far from the
Brazilian.
Corcari Wilds, but you're not in
Brazilian.
the Wilds. You're in the Brazilian forest.
Brazilian forests at Ferelden.
Odara seems to think on this, then says, "Are we close to the northern side of the continent, or to the east coast?" You are closer to the east coast.
The eastern coast. I feel like we're pretty far south, actually, thinking of the map of where Ferelden is. Isn't Ferelden part of a continent?
So the upper part of Ferelden is part of a continent, but the way the Brazilian forest comes down, its coast does meet ocean.
Gotcha. Cool.
I'm Vanna Whiting the map.
Oh, sorry, guys. Odara and Vashtor are going to look specifically to yourself, Aldrad. And they're going to say, "From which direction do you travel?" You came down from the north, you travelled south.
From the south.
Do you intend to return north?
We're moving around. We could. Where do you wish to go? Or where are you aiming to be?
I wish to find others who survived the shipwreck.
Do you have any idea of where you wrecked?
On the north coast.
Would I know anything
Speaks
pretty big on
very,
the-
very curtly.
Yeah. Looking at the map, the biggest thing on the north coast is the coastlands, which I'm presuming. Yeah, okay, got it. The coastlands, then.
More towards the northeast corner, like the most northern part of the Brazilian forest.
Ah, got you. Ah. You mean Denerim?
Close, yeah.
On the eastern outskirts of Denerim.
closer to Denerim then. What was the purpose of your journey? If I may be so bold to ask.
We were transporting those escaping from the effects of the Blight. Why do you all travel together?
Thinking what the fuck to say. Sorry. Anybody in the tent, hop in, y'all. Like,
Sorry, Jess and I are making clown
You guys-
faces. Sorry, we can't talk. We were painting our faces and putting clown noises on.
I thought Vesta took a seat in the tent. Am I the only one in the tent?
Yes.
Fuck. Okay.
No, I think I did. I took a
Okay.
seat somewhere. Might as well have been the tent.
You did say a log, but
I said a log or a chair.
oh, a log or a chair.
So
Logger.
And I would have been with you, banishing
logger
your foot. So if you were in the
head.
tent, then
turtle.
I guess
Yeah,
I
I
could
left-
be in the tent.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so I'll chime in with safer to travel together. I got this by myself, so you know I'm living proof.
turns her
Recoils
head-
just a little bit, like Meryl, please don't kill me for that.
She turns her head and looks at you, Vesa, and she appears to be looking at you despite the bandage covering her eyes. Yes, you speak the truth. She turns and looks at Aldred again. We will follow you.
All right.
I'm looking at everybody that was there for that conversation while I was out in the woods, being like, "Is that what we want? Is that cool?"
Yeah, we're cool. We're cool with that. I suppose.
Why not? Why not?
Why not? It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry. Add to the clown car. It's fine.
The clown car. We have a clown car. We have a clown cart.
Yeah.
We do.
Literally, we do. We all hop out of that shit.
Anything else that you guys want to do in this area? Anything you want to look at? Anything you want to do?
I did want to do one thing with the head,
Yep.
which is I have the bottles of green and black liquid that Radric had on him. How similar do they look to the ichor that's been dripping around?
The green one looks more similar than anything.
Okay.
The black's probably the blight, right?
Could be.
Because he's been studying how to cure the blight.
So he probably has darkspawn blood.
So he has to have the darkspawn blood to test on people, and then have the green ichor to see if they can
Yes,
cause the body to resist it, or to move with it. I don't know.
Give some antibiotics or something.
I'm going
With-
to just go ahead.
Z-pack.
Go
I was
ahead,
gonna say, with the head not on the table where Electo is. Just make that so clear.
Yes, please.
I'm going to open the green one and hold it near the neck hole and see what happens. And I'm gonna tell I am gonna tell Meryl, Aldrad, and Sophia that I'm gonna try this.
Faye's gonna sit
You hold
before
it-
I do it.
maybe a little notebook out.
You hold it near the neck hole, and this ooze creeps up and then goes over the neck hole.
Can't cork it. We're done.
And then it starts to pulsate. And then
Gross.
Hey, where's Luca?
Oh, he's still outside.
He's there. Great.
Why? What do you want me to do?
Continue, and then I'll call Luca.
Okay. It starts to creep up and eventually cover the rest of the head. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Thank you so much. Until it eventually is entirely encompassed this head. And then the head...
Oh.
It comes breathing. Green ooze.
Sophia, I love Sophia so much.
I'm gonna look. I feel like Aldrad's just gonna instantly try to pulverize it. Like,
And that's valid.
Chainbreaker straight down on it. No thoughts. I hear breathing. I'm gonna try for it.
You're going to bring the blade down on the head.
No thoughts. Head empty. Just kill.
No thoughts. Head empty. No head. I'm gonna crack the head open. Should be empty after we're done with it.
Wait, what if it
Yes.
speaks?
Roll to hit Aldrad.
I'm happy if it speaks. Great. I don't care. It's going. Nope.
Hey, hold on, wait. My notes.
My
This was-
research!
This was not how I've seen this session going. Just saying this, right?
14 to hit. I did not roll great. I got a singular stun point.
14 to hit. As you cleave down onto this head. A 14 will hit it. I would like to know
Thanks,
the
shit.
damage, please.
I'm gonna do it. I think it's just because it's like Aldred's just sick of this shit. There's a mighty blow behind it with the singular stun point I've got.
Okay.
He's very sick of this shit. Holy shit!
So valid.
I got 3 6s.
3 6s. We fucking love to see it.
3 6s and then a 4 because I mighty blow. So that's
22.
22, 28. 28.
Gosh.
You bring this blade down, you carve through the skull. The skull falls apart.
Oh, that would have been good.
Apologies.
What do you guys
Sophia.
want to do in the... Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I'm just jesting. So,
Oh, I know. Did Sophia actually say that?
yes.
Apologies, Sophia. I am rather sick.
I mean, it was a
these
good
shenan-
first reaction. I'm not going to stop you for all means necessary because that's kind of fucking creepy.
I'm rather sick of these experiments. I believe
Me too.
you should look more into this because you are definitely the most inclined to, as you might understand this stuff better than all of us. But I'd rather get ahead of this situation than leave it to be.
So many jokes.
That's not even just like an accidental pun. Aldrad is intentionally trying to break something with humor.
Okay.
So he's like,
Oh.
he does that, and then there's this like coyness to his smile afterwards. In all
Footnote,
seriousness.
we all hate. How do you even
You
describe that?
really can't.
We all hate. Whatever that was.
Is there more of that green blood in this thing now that I have cracked it? No?
Not whatever green blood, whatever green ichor was in there, sloughs out.
I'd like to collect
Put
some
it
soup.
in the vial.
Yeah, I'm putting it back in the vial.
Can I have some soup?
I'm gonna go get the frickin' other blood in the frickin' jar because we're not leaving this to like attack an animal or something.
Mm-hmm.
So you're going to take the other vial of this green ichor, and you're going to go where with it?
Oh, I'm just taking the jar that Sophia found for me, and I'm scooping up
Okay.
the one that Talon was watching and
Feeling
that
scooping it
puppy
up
up.
like it's a Zelda potion.
Yep.
Oh no!
You're just
For
leaving
capturing
this-
the fairy.
This.
Not even using like a little shovel or a dagger or something to scoop it in there.
Some, I don't know, a rock. I don't care.
You just sop it up.
Use like the
Sop
lid
it
of the
up,
jar
it's
to like.
fine. Oh god, that's the worst. Just sop it up. It's fine, guys.
Anything else for anybody as you come to this conclusion, as you come to the understanding that some things have been done wrong, and we need to learn from them and how to do them right. Anything else for you guys from there?
Meryl has one thing she wants to do.
Go ahead, Meryl.
She's gonna go over to Vessa and just very gently take her face. Be like, Vessa, I cannot and I will not tell you what to do, because I know you're going to do it anyway. All I ask is that you give me a heads up, so that if something happens, I'm not left with no clues of where to start if you get hurt or I need to come find you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
A heads up.
You've fully explored this area, you found the jars you need, you found and rescued Odara and Vastor. And you found
Taking
out
that
some good
staff too, I'm gonna sell that staff.
Taking the staff? Okay. The staff is very simplistic, it gives a +1
Fine.
to spirit magic and target number checks.
It's lamer than mine, but I can still sell it for money!
Do you do anything else here, guys, or are you going to be venturing back somewhere, or are you going to be continuing forward?
When I was, unless someone else has something to do, when I was sitting next to Odara and Vastor, was I also feeling that weird field, or did only specifically Meryl
Only magic users.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool.
That makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. I just wanted to confirm that wasn't just random, that it was Meryl. The approach first one. That makes more sense. That makes way more sense.
Anything else for you guys at all?
Not that I know of. I think that, because of the state of Sophia's dad, she would want to make sure he's stable before moving him. And he's stable for the time being, yes. But maybe, to bring them back to the camp.
That's something that's varies for yourself to do. You're able to stabilise. He was already stable. You're able to get him a bit more comfortable. Getting him back will be fairly...
Yeah, what's it
fairly
like
tricky. There's no wagons or anything, so there's no wagons on your side. You would have to go and look a little bit for a wagon if there was one here within the area. Nothing else from anybody?
And you didn't bring your horse, did you?
No, I walked.
Okay.
With you all.
I mean, Meryl at some point wants to talk to Aldrad, but she wouldn't do it around everybody else.
I think we all have questions for each other in a weird way.
I think we need a long rest camp session to just walk
Yes.
around and talk to people.
Yeah.
Do we want a
Campfire
long rest camp
session?
session here?
If you want,
Probably should head back.
If you want, we can. It is getting towards kind of evening fall. We can wrap here. Being 100% honest, because of a little face that I can see poking through the living room door right now, wrapping here would be handy. Doing a kind of quick exit so I can get a 4-year-old and put them back down to sleep would be handy. And then when we come into the next session, we can go straight into campfire and collating information.
Cool.
Okay.
That sounds good.
I like that. I would like for our campfire to be back at the Dalish camp, not in Green Icker camp.
It'll be you guys have walked and now campfire is, you're a couple of hours away from Dalish camp, that kind of. Okay. Well, in that case,
just away from the danger. The no-no
in that
zone.
case, thank you very much to everybody that came to see us. Thank you to my players. Because I do have a 4-year-old running around while everybody else is asleep, I do have to do a quick wrap-up. So if you want to see any of the other shows that we do, please go and check out all of our social medias at World Tree Quests. If you want to go and follow any of these wonderful people who have played in today's show, you can go check out the last 10-15 minutes of any of our other sessions. All of their information where you can find them will be there. We will do our MVPs in the chat. And then we will bring it at the beginning of next session, which I believe will potentially be next week for me. It depends on what internet and situation is like. But I might be able to. I don't know.
We'll talk.
We will
We'll
talk. Keep an eye on the social medias and we'll be able to tell you then. That is it from me and that is it from my players, so that's it from us. Thanks for coming to see us today, folks. I have been your DM of Doom, Oops All Brands, or World Tree Quest here on Twitch and YouTube. With me today we've had Stories from the Rosies, we've had Sirens Call Co, we've had Witty X Witch, and we've had Jacklish. From all of us here at World Tree Quest, good night, stay safe, never trust a head without a body, and do not pull a finny. Good night, folks. Good night.
Yes, chef.